Hi, good afternoon, folks. In this installment of the Sabre Zone, it is my job to discuss what you guys had to say. Coming up. Okay. Shout out goes to number one, Bert. And folks, this hit home because I believe every word of it. Every word of this is true. And I think we can all relate to this. It's in my Streak Ends at 18 video, the one I just put up last night. Bert, just a few hours ago, I think it was a few hours ago, I just got back home, Bert, so it might have been an hour ago, I don't even know. He says, every journey begins with a single step. One day we'll remember this streak. In brackets, hopefully from a cup parade. Absolutely. And then he goes, and know what it cost to get there. And folks, truer words couldn't be rung more than that today. Nobody could ever take anything from us. Any success now coming in the future towards us, we've suffered for it. I'm just saying. We have suffered for it more than most franchises, you know. There's other franchises, yes, that have had hard times. I get that. I mean, I look at the Capitals' history and they're all their chokes in the playoffs. Yes, the Blues also had some hard times, but we've had more, I believe, chronically ill times, if that makes any sense, you know? We've watched our team come close to the pinnacle only to crash and burn, to get up off from the ashes again. You know, it's like 99. And then we crashed and burned in 2003, you might recall, and even 2004 to an extent. And then we rose from the ashes, and there we were in 2006, 2007, that close to the pinnacle again. And again, then we crashed and burned. And now this time, to rise from the ashes will probably be the greatest accomplishment, I believe, in this franchise's history now. For us to come back from this, and to rise again into a prominent team in this league, that is quite an accomplishment, cup or no cup. But I'll tell you what, I've always been a believer, and what Bert says is, you know, the main thing that we all want is a Stanley Cup eventually. Yes, it was nice to win yesterday, if it's part of that storybook ending, right? We all feel that way. And any Sabres fan says, well, I don't even want to discuss Stanley Cup. You should, because you're only going to live once. You're only going to live once. And for the people that have passed on from this earth that supported this team, that aren't here no more, in their memories, we have to carry that Sabres flag and move forward. We don't have a choice. We have to believe that the ultimate victory will be there in the end. I believe it. I don't just say it to, I don't know, get likes on a video or, you know, say what you want to hear. I'm a brutally honest person. I could care less. I told you guys early on when I started this channel, this is designed for people not to like it too. I'm not designing this channel for everybody to like it, or I would talk about all hockey and get a lot more hits and a lot more subscribers. But my main thing in my heart is the Sabres, so that is the way I approach it. It doesn't mean I won't talk about all hockey and who I think the greatest players in history are and things like that, but I'm just saying, when it comes to this team, okay? And folks, I've been a San Francisco 49ers fan for like 40 years. Yes, I lived all the glory years, but would I trade some of that to get one Stanley Cup? You better believe it, because my priority, my premier number one team of my lifetime is the Buffalo Sabres. I mean, it always has been, always will be. It always will be. So I've been lucky in other sports, yes, but it's not, I'm a hockey fan primarily, you know? And to see us hit the pinnacle one day, Bert hit it dead on. We will remember this streak. It'll be the first thing that comes in a lot of our minds. It will be. If we're in a deep playoff run, we're going to remember this. And I guarantee you something else, folks. If by chance some of that dressing room is part of that deep run one day, that team is going to be so terrified to lose that this is going to work in our favor, what we just went through this month. Believe me, I've seen it many times. I've seen it with the Islanders in the 70s. I've seen it with the Oilers in the 80s. I've seen it. So have you, you know? So on that note, I think I'll leave it there with the thought that, yes, this can work in our favor as a franchise eventually if we hit that pinnacle of success again and we rise towards the top again. And if we get in that enchilada of teams that has a chance to win the Stanley Cup that year, you better believe this works in our favor. It does. And that thought, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again later. Have a good one.